to our channel at Soccer Zone USA. My name is DJ Divany, and I'm here today with Christian, who's an associate at the store, who will be helping us show you the best ways to actually try on cleats to make sure that you get the best fit for your game. Tip 1 for getting the best fit on your soccer cleats. Even if you think you know your size, if your recent shoes have been bothering your feet or you're having a hard time, ask to get your shoe size with a tool to make sure that you get the right sizing. And soccer cleats are different from regular shoes, so from there, we might also look at a size down from what the tool says. This is what you should not do during this step. Hey, can I try on the Copa Sense in a size 9?
Yeah, definitely.
Okay, great, thanks, I'll get these. This is what you should do during this step.
Hey man, can I help you with anything?
Yeah, I'm trying to get a new pair of cleats. My pair that I have right now has just been like really bothering me. I think they're old, so I just wanted to get a new pair.
So before we try on any shoes, let's get your foot sized.
Well, I think I'm a size 9.
All right, you want to double check?
Yeah, if you think it's best, I'll try to size it.
Cool, awesome. How's the sizing going?
It actually looks like I'm an 8.5 instead of a 9.
Well, just so you know, the size on the chart is going to run a little bit smaller in the cleats.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So what should I get?
If you're looking about a 9, I would try for an 8.
So full size down, probably need.
8 or an 8.5,
Okay.
really. I'll bring both out for you.
All right, let's do both.
Awesome.
You may also be looking to try on a laceless pair of cleats like these Copa Sense Plus. In that case, if you, let's say, thought you were a 9, but you sized at an 8.5, tried on an 8.5, and it felt good, also try on the 8 because it may feel tight at first, but once you start to work in the shoe, it may loosen up a little bit. Once you start loosening up these shoes, there's no way to tighten them because there's no laces. So if you go for a laceless option, perhaps go for the tightest possible at first without being completely uncomfortable. Tip number 2, do not shop by the look or the brand of the cleat. Instead, shop for performance. You want to make sure that you try on shoes to get a comfortable fit that you're confident are going to help you perform to the best of your ability. Not just getting a cleat because a famous player wears it or because it looks really cool. If you're trying to be a high-level player, perform well, not get blisters, not have your feet hurt, make sure you try on shoes regardless of the brand and how they look, as long as you would be comfortable wearing the cleat that you end up picking out. Here's an example of what not to do in the store during this step. Man, I love these cleats, them Mbappe Superflies. He's my favorite player, you know?
Yeah.
Oh man, I really want to get these. Can I try these on a size 8?
Yeah, of course.
All right, sweet.
How do they fit?
They're pretty tight, but you know, I like them though.
What cleats do you usually wear?
I usually wear a Copa, like a Copa Sense, like the Copa Sense shoes.
Something like these?
Yeah, I wear those, and those have been pretty good. But I really want, you know, Mbappe's my favorite player, so like I want these.
Now, would you want to try the new edition on?
No, I think, you know, these are tight, but I think I'm gonna get them anyway. Instead, you should do this.
How do those fit?
You know, they're good. They're a little tight, but I really like them. I really want to get them.
Well, what shoes do you normally wear?
I've been wearing the Copa Sense a lot.
Something like this?
Yeah, I've worn those, but you know, like I said, I just want to get the Mbappe shoes. I just think they're sick, and I want to play in them. But you know, they're a little tight. But
Well, if you like them, great, but I would definitely recommend trying on a Copa first.
yeah, all right, I'll try them on just in case.
Awesome. So how do those fit?
These are actually way better. You know, I want the Mbappes, but I'm planning on playing in the new cleats that I'm getting, so I'm gonna go with these new Copa Sense.
Great, awesome.
Cool. Now, tip 3 is super important. Test the shoes. Don't just test the shoes, really test the shoes. You may not want to be like the tester, but it's super important to make sure that the cleats are going to be comfortable when you're doing game realistic movements. So when you get to this step, don't do this. Instead, do this. Keep in mind what you should do in that situation is not exactly what I just did in the video. It's just to show that you should be more rigorous in your movements. Instead of just jogging in place for a couple seconds, really go back and forth a few times with intensity if you can. Those movements where you're changing direction side to side, forward and backwards, diagonally, bounding on one foot, are the moments where your feet are really going to work within the shoe and may cause you problems depending on how tight the shoe is, how loose the shoe is, how it fits. This is where we pick up blisters, foot pains, toe pains, and things like that. Now, it might seem silly to be doing that in a store, but what would you rather have? Look silly for a minute, or buy a $250 pair of shoes, take them home, wear them in a game, and realize that you're never gonna wear them again. So there you have it, our 3 main tips from the store here, and with the help of Christian, to let you know that it's best to find the right size. It's best to shop for performance, not based on how a pair of shoes look or what brand it is, and to make sure you can get a little bit more of a serious test in those shoes rather than just lightly walking around in them. These 3 things will really help you get the best fit, whether you're a young, new player to the game, or you're an older, experienced, high-level player. This is going to be very useful for you. Let us know in the comments if you have other tips that you find really helpful when trying on shoes. Make sure you like this video if you got something out of it, and subscribe for more videos so you can make better buying choices.